The Cowboys' season ended Saturday night in Los Angeles after a divisional playoff round loss to the Rams, but looking at next season, Dallas looks like a dangerous squad. Could this Cowboys bunch be the first to win the NFC East in consecutive seasons since 2004? Certainly the Giants, Eagles and Redskins will have a lot to say about that, but Dallas seems to be set up well for next year, even if the money looks dicey in 2020 and beyond. Offensively, Jerry Jones made a bold move in the middle of the 2018 campaign by trading for wide receiver Amari Cooper. Dallas gave up a first-round pick to the Raiders for Cooper, and while it was panned at the time, it looks strong now. In just 11 games with the Cowboys, Cooper established himself as a real deep threat and game-changer for QB Dak Prescott. And the team went 8-3 once Cooper arrived. In 2019, Prescott, Cooper and running back Ezekiel Elliott will be in the final year of their contracts. Dallas retains a fifth-year option for 2020 on Elliott, but with Cooper and Prescott, it's pay up or face free agency. Franchise and transition tags could be in play too. On defense, the Cowboys will be focused on getting a deal done with pass rusher DeMarcus Lawrence. That's no sure thing, and Lawrence already played the 2018 season on a $17 million franchise tag. Dallas seems unlikely to pay the mandatory increase to tag Lawrence again, especially as the team must work on deals for Elliott, Cooper and Prescott. The good news for a surging Cowboys defense is that young linebackers Leighton Vander Esch and Jalen Smith are on rookie deals. Veteran linebacker Sean Lee seems like a salary cap casualty, but that would require Dallas making the logical and not emotional decision. There's not much good news for Redskins fans here. Before the trade to acquire Cooper, Dallas was a one-dimensional offense. After the Cooper trade, Dallas became dangerous. The defense was good before and after the trade. In the NFC East, Dallas could easily be expected to win the division in 2019. And that's before the team makes a draft pick or spends any of its more than $50 million available under the salary cap for next season. Some of that cap room could be swallowed up by deals for Prescott or Cooper. It's also worth nothing that for many teams, paying $25 million or more per year to a quarterback becomes a losing proposition. Rookie deals are incredibly important for NFL clubs, especially at the league's most important position. What will that mean for the Cowboys and Prescott? But for Redskins fans, it was probably hard to watch the Dallas loss Saturday night and think the Cowboys would not be a factor in 2019 in the NFC East. In fact, if fans are being honest, this Cowboys team has the foundation of something that could be quite difficult for Washington to overcome. J.D. Gibbs, the son of Redskins Hall of Fame coach Joe Gibbs, passed away Friday night after fighting a degenerative neurological disease for a number of years. He was 49 years old. The news moved Redskins owner Dan Snyder and his wife Tanya to issue a statement on behalf of the team. "Tanya and I are heartbroken for the J.D. Gibbs family. For anyone who had the honor and privilege to know J.D., he was instantly recognized as a champion in life and in sports. On behalf of the entire Redskins organization, alumni and Redskins Nation, our hearts, prayers and love are with our coach Gibbs and his wonderful family." The face of Joe Gibbs racing for a number of years, J.D. Gibbs experienced success on the football field and in NASCAR working with his father. Born Jason Dean Gibbs, J.D. played college football at William. Gibbs earned his way up. Started off as a tire changer and helped on the pit crew before eventually serving as team president. The race team found great success over the years, but perhaps Gibbs' greatest professional success was signing Denny Hamlin to the team. Hamlin and a number of NASCAR drivers wrote tributes to Gibbs after the news of his passing. "His car, his number, his signature above my door. Will always be grateful for what his family did for mine and the opportunity he gave me 14 years ago. Now more than ever." Gibbs Life. Click here. Todd Bowles, Steve Wilkes, Greg Williams. That's just a few of the names rumored to be possible candidates for the Redskins' 2019 defensive coordinator position. Spoiler alert, they won't. Bowles is headed to Tampa to run the Bucs defense for Bruce Arians. Williams is headed to New York to run the Jets defense for Adam Gase. And Wilks will go to Cleveland, taking over as defensive coordinator for the Browns. Big picture for Redskins fans, there is now no clear-cut replacement for Greg Manusky. And that could mean Manusky is staying put. In fact, at this point, it seems likely Manusky is staying put. There are other names, but even guys like Vance Joseph seem linked to the Cardinals' defensive coordinator job. Marvin Lewis returning to Washington to serve as defensive coordinator seems unlikely, too. He's been a coach for 16 years. Does he go right back to the sideline as a coordinator? On Friday, news became official that Washington team president Bruce Allen would stay on in that capacity. Kevin Sheehan reported it first. Much like Jay Gruden remaining as head coach in 2019, few with real access to the team ever thought Allen was leaving the organization. In that same vein, Manusky doesn't seem to be heading anywhere either. Status quo appears to be the plan. Ask around Redskins Park, and the team truly believes that it was the injury to Alex Smith, and subsequently Colt McCoy, that buried the team in 2018. Folks are quick to point out that the Skins were 6-3 in Week 10 and in the driver's seat for a division title. Part of the angst around Manusky seems a little misplaced anyway. Many fans want change at higher levels in the Redskins organization, and recognizing that will not happen, the focus has shifted to the defensive coordinator. There are flaws, certainly. Statistically, the group finished middle of the pack, but they were good at creating turnovers and improved significantly from 2017. Still, there were some real stinkers by the Redskins defense in 2018. Think about the Saints game in Week 4, or the Falcons and Giants losses at home. Those defensive performances alone almost warrant a change. At some point though, the story isn't about what should happen. It's what had happened, and about halfway through January, with almost every hot defensive coordinator name landing a new job that isn't in Washington, it seems like the Redskins are standing pat with Greg Manusky. More Redskins news.